Hello, my name is Betty Vertic, and I'm here to talk to you about networking and how you can use networking to enhance your career. Have you ever been to an event and you just saw someone, maybe you know this person, maybe you don't, but you see this person go from one person to the next, to the next, to the next, and they look so natural at networking, and they walk out of the event with a huge stack of business cards. Well, I would like to talk to you about how you can be just that person. To give you some background on myself first, I have been a professional fundraiser for about 8 years. So I've really learned how to network and really work a crowd, so to speak. And I am here today to kind of show you and tell you some of the tips and tricks that I have learned. But before we get into how to network, I want to talk to you about really defining networking. What does networking mean? Networking can be defined as interaction with other people to exchange information and develop contacts, especially to further one's career. And that's all what networking is. You want to build relationships with people, and networking is a quick way to really get into the business world and to make contacts to increase sales and to increase your personal network. The first thing you need to do when you decide that you need to network is to create a plan. You need to first analyze and evaluate your current network. Find out which industries that your network represents. Maybe sit down and do an audit. For example, if you notice in your network that you have a lot of people, a lot of contacts in the auto industry, for an example, but you don't really have a whole lot of network or not a whole lot of contacts in the, let's say, nonprofit organization as an example, that's going to really shape the type of events you're going to be wanting to go to. If you get an invitation to two events, for example, one is an auto show and the other one is a nonprofit related event. Based on your evaluation of your network, you may want to decide to go to the nonprofit event just to build your contacts in that area. And you just need to create a strategy depending on, decide on which events to attend, which events that you don't need to attend. And this is really going to help manage your time more effectively. The second thing you need to do after you come up with your plan is to prepare. Preparation is going to be very important. When you get invited to an event, you want to know who is going to be there, who's going to be in attendance. And you can either look at their website to see maybe past sponsors if it's a fundraiser, or if it's a local chamber event, you could probably just go into their directory online and see who their members are, and most likely those are the people that are going to be at this event. Once you kind of figure out what target or the people that you want to make sure you talk to at the event, it might be a great idea to start greasing those wheels. And what I mean by greasing the wheels is by sending a communication. You could send an email, or you could send a message through LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, you may just want to get one, FYI. And just send them a quick message saying, "Hi, my name is Betty," or say your name, and I am planning on attending this event next week, and I'm hoping to be able to meet you. Something to that effect. By sending that communication really does provide a more of a warm welcome when you do meet them. Another big tip that I would suggest is to always arrive early. Always arrive early. You want to do this for a couple of different reasons. One, just in case you get lost, in case if it's a unfamiliar venue that you're going to. Another reason is because a lot of times the people that you want to meet, they're very, very busy, and they may just quickly come right after work to this event and make an appearance, but they're going to leave right away. So it's always good to get there early, just for those opportunities. And also, you want to arrive early to help to really introduce yourself to the host of the event. The hostesses of events, they're the people that kind of know everyone. So building your relationships with those door openers is really going to really help your networking efforts and to help build your relationships with people. Networking techniques. So this is the part of my presentation where you've probably all been waiting for. What are some of the techniques that I have learned as a fundraiser? First thing I would suggest or recommend is to always dress professionally when you go to these networking events. You want to be approachable. You want to be conversational. You don't want to meet someone, then jump instantly into your sales pitch, your rehearsed sales pitch. These people are very smart, so they're going to see right through that. You just want to be yourself. You want to be conversational. You want to be likable. People like to do business with people that they like and the people that they know. Just a small tip for you. And you want to be a good listener. You want to take in mental notes, and I call them little nuggets of knowledge about people. And you can use those little nuggets in your future meetings with them. For example, if you talk to Mr. Smith and he had a sick dog when you talk to him, the next time you talk to him, you could ask about his sick dog. He's going to be very honored that you remembered about his dog. Just an idea. And also another technique that I use is that when you exchange business cards, it's great to, right after you meet that person, to jot down some notes on the back of that business card. Just little things you pick up that will be valuable for you in the future. And I also like to pick out the people that I want to schedule a follow-up meeting with. If I want to have coffee with someone to help build that relationship towards either a sale or towards getting some referrals from them or asking them for some referrals. The key to networking is basically coming up with a plan, preparing, sending out some pre-communications or pre-event communications, trying to create more of a warm environment if you can. Be likable, be a good listener, and you want to create a balance between developing rapport and solidifying a business opportunity. And basically what that means is that if you're out there networking, you want to have an end game in mind. You want to be able to make sure that you are just not sociable all the time. You want to be able to move people into either giving you referrals or help to close a sale. There always should be a move that you're planning with them. So keep that in mind when you're out there networking, is to kind of move people along towards the next step. At this point, this concludes my presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned from it. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call or email me. I love to answer any questions you have or have a cup of coffee with you if you like. I really enjoyed this presentation, and I hope you guys have a great evening.